My name is Paul Rübig. I studied business administration with marketing and production knowledge. And then I wrote my thesis on international patent and license policy, license marketing, because I think it's very important to see how knowledge could be in the benefit of the people. So that's also the reason why the fifth freedom of research, of knowledge and innovation is so crucial for the competitiveness of European Union. And knowledge and research as a strategic asset is underestimated. If we see the FP10, it's clear that it's one of the real programs where European Commission can decide, and aligning it with the national research programs, with the regional programs and the local programs would be wonderful, that we make out of 27 different national ideas one European, which is really powerful. So it's not only a question of money, it's a question of structure and political measures. I think the reduction of national barriers is quite important. So how can we lower the taxation? How can we handle the pensions between the member states, equality, and also employment is quite crucial for the fifth freedom. We all know that funding will play a key role. At present, 97% of funding in this area is in our member states, only 3% on European level. I think we should add to this 3%, 1% for emergency preparedness. We know that the global debate, it's necessary to act, and at least brain gain will play a key role for Europe, and it's a question of education, qualification, and about skilled labor. So the innovation and knowledge transfer will play a key role, and of course the free flow of knowledge, and I think it's a human right to get access to the global knowledge. But on the other hand, when it comes to commercialization, if revenue is made out of information, we come to a very critical question, and that's data ownership. So who is allowed to use our data? So intellectual property is a very important question. And the licensing of intellectual property would be a very interesting concept. So on the one side, we can see that we could install reverse cookies that would make it possible for ledger technologies or for blockchain to follow the created knowledge. And if somebody trains his system with the knowledge which was provided by us, automatically a license agreement could be applied, could be governed by licensing companies. And of course, the people who created the content and the data, they get a fair share. Income, revenue could be created that could be easily and automatically taxed by the national tax authorities. And if it leaves Europe, it could be automatically put tariffs on it, so that we can see that the creation of knowledge has a big benefit for the one who are ready to put it to the market, for research and science, of course, free of charge, but for commercial use, it should be a fair bargain. So the e-commerce question, the e-commerce moratorium from the WTO will be negotiated next year again. So it's a key question how this fifth freedom and the ambition for action could be helpful to come to a fairer use of our knowledge, and that also autonomy of our knowledge is be saved, and that we can trust that our startups, spin-offs, scale-ups, and the higher education could be financed in the right way. And I think that the basic understanding of the fifth freedom, that the European research area needs also a framework which makes it visible on our globe.